Hello and welcome to Cracking the Cryptic. And I like the look of this puzzle with its bold colours, and I like puzzles with green and pink lines as well, because they go well together, but in Sudoku terms. But also we have red and blue lines with new rules. This is by Yahya Al-Assadi. I think it's their first puzzle. I don't know what the title means. You'll have to help me with. But we'll look at this in a moment. Don't forget that if you like interesting combinations of lines and things and new Sudokus, we've got the Wind in the Willows Sudoku Hunt as our Patreon reward this month. You have to help Mr. Mole find his way through all 12 chapters of the book and open his advent calendar at the end. Please give him a hand. He needs your help. Yeah, well, that's out on Patreon, where you can also find lots of connections and crossword videos too. Please check it out. It's good fun. And we've also, of course, we're bringing you our apps. They feature Line Sudoku and Classic Sudoku 2, the latest one. But also we've got the Worms by such luminaries as Michael Lefkowitz and Phistomefel. So loads going there. Sven Sudoku Pad's also linked under the video, but the first link is to this puzzle with its two given digits, bunches of different coloured lines, two types of different coloured circle, and a couple of killer cages. It's called Decode, presented by RTX. And I'm wondering if that's some sort of video game reference that I don't know, because it sounds like it means something and I don't know what it means. I mean, it could be called Decode, but we'll figure it out, I guess, as we go along. Maybe we're decoding the pink and green circles. Anyway, normal Sudoku rules apply. So we'll be putting 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. That's normal Sudoku rules. Red lines add up to 17 in each 3x3 box. So those cells add up to 17, and those do, and all these 4. Blue lines add up to 14 in each 3x3 box. So those add up to 14, those add up to 14, and those add up to 14. It's like they're region sum lines, but we're told the n, the region sum. Purple lines are renban lines. These are more normal digits. Need to be a set of non-repeating consecutive digits in any order. Green lines are German whispers, where adjacent digits differ by at least 5. So these could be 1 and 6 or 4 and 9, but they couldn't be 3 and 7. Green circles in this puzzle, oh, that didn't highlight green circles. Green circles contain odd digits, and purple circles contain even digits. Now, those are not the normal colours we deal with, but that's... And in fact, I'm used to seeing squares as even digits. There may be a reason why this is presented with circles, or maybe Yahya just is bucking the conventions. Anyway, let's try it. Let's get cracking. You can try it on that first link under the video, and the video length will be some guide to how difficult I'm about to find it. 14 and 17 are not that useful totals. The 4 cage is a 1-3 pair, that I know. Oh, 17 is a useful total across 2 cells. That's a 9-8 pair. Now, I can't learn these colours. Purple circles are even digits. I'm literally going to colour the purples blue so that I can cope with this, and the greens orange. This might actually be helpful in the rest of the puzzle. I'm just much more used to dealing with orange cells as odd and blue cells as even, so I'm going to use that. I'm sorry if it spoils the colour scheme. Now, there's a 9 in one of these 3 cells. It is not here because that renban would then have to have an 8 on it, which it can't, and it's not there because that's an even cell. So that digit's a 9. This one is low, this one is high. The things we know about German whisper lines are that 5 can't go on them. They alternate between higher than 5 and lower than 5 to maintain the necessary difference. And in certain cells in this puzzle, you couldn't put 4 or 6 because their neighbours would see each other and have to be the same. But in this cell, you could put a 6. In this one, you couldn't put a 4. And the blue line adds up to 14. Oh, yeah, that's okay. We've got a 9 there. So this is a 6-8 pair. I am right. Yes, I am. That is a 7, and this can't be 3. Now, these add up to 14. I was about to say they have to have a 1 in, but that's not true. Ah, we do know what the parity flavour of this cell is. Because we've got 2 odds, they add up to an even total, plus even is still even, and we're aiming for an even target of 14. That cell is even. Over here, we're aiming for an odd target, but we have the same setup as over here with 2 odds adding to even, plus even. This digit must now be odd. And in the top row, we must know that this 11 cage consists of 1 odd and 1 even. The odd will take the total to an odd target, and the even will keep it there. And therefore, since every row needs 5 odds and 4 evens, this must be even in the top row. Now that's all very well, but it doesn't get any numbers posted anywhere. Oh, we need a 9 in one of these cells that can't be in the even cell. Okay, that was nearly useful, but not quite. Now, these add to 14. That doesn't keep any potential digit out of the blue. Oh, this blue cell is 2 or 4 because it sees a 6-8 pair in the column. I was going to say this can still be 8, I think, and I think that's actually true. This digit sees a 1-3 pair and a 9. That is 5 or 7. Now, if it was 7, these 3 cells would be 1, 2, and 4. That would be a 2-4 pair, and this digit would be 1. And that would fix this and this. But this might be a 5, in which case I think these can be... We can't put an 8 there anymore. That was wrong of me, because this has to be 5. That would add up to 13, and you'd still have 2 cells to go. So I think this is 2, 4, or 6. Could this be 5, 6, 2, 1? Yes. Can this digit be 5 or 7? The answer is no this time, because that would be a 5-7 pair adding up to 12, and then those 2 would take the total up to at least, well, 18 miles away. That is 1 or 3, but I think it can still be 3. If that was 5 and this was a 2-4 pair. So this is a 1-3 pair in the box. How are we going to use that? I don't know. Let's use this renban. Oh, let's use this digit, 8, looking at that cell, 6. Right. Now let's use this renban. Ah, yes, this being even, that's going to do it. Where's 5 in this row? It's on this renban. So it must be a 3, 4, 5 renban. That even digit is a 2, and that's a 1. Okay, well that's good. Now, the digits remaining in box 4 are 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 is going to have to be one of those digits, he said, utterly fatuously. But it's interesting for its renban, because its renban will then have 3 on it. And whichever digit is a 2, this cell is going to be 3 or 4. I don't know quite what this means, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. It means something. Oh, I was just about to get excited that 9 couldn't be on this line because it adds up to 14, but it doesn't. It's the red line that adds up to 17. Oh, maybe I can compare this line and this line. I don't know. I'm getting very confused now. Very confused by the fact there doesn't seem to be anywhere obvious to work with, but That's probably just me being a bit dumb. Oh, these pairs of digits have a high digit in each and a low digit, but the high digits can't be 9 and 8. So these are 7 and 6. Oops, 7 and 6 are amongst these digits, and the digits they can sit next to, just consider those pairs for now, are 1 and 2. So that is a quad in the box, and this digit is 3, 4, or 5, and the same as that. And that's quite weird. I don't know, maybe it's not. It feels a bit weird. I'll tell you what that does mean. This being 3, 4, or 5 means this renban can't be a 3, 4, 5 renban. But does that mean it's got a 2 on? I don't know. No, I don't know. Can we use the fact that these are... well, yes, one of them is a 6-1 pair. These are cells you can't put 6 in because one would have to flank it on both sides. So 6 is not in those. So 6 is one of these, and 1 is in one of those, and 1 is not in these. So in one case, this goes 6-1 high, be it, I don't know which high digit might go, not 9, not 6 again. So the high digit that goes in one of these cells would be 7 or 8. However, in the other case, I don't know which way round 2, 7 goes. It could be 2, 7, 1 or 7, 2, 8. Yeah, it can't be 7, 2, 6. One of these has a 2, one of these has a 2. The one over here that has a 2... no, it's not interesting. I was just about to deduce that neither of these pink lines could contain a 7. But that's not... that was absolutely obvious, I think, already. Because both of them need at most 4 and 5 in box 4. I'm getting a bit bogged down here. Oh, here's a lovely question. Where does 8 go in the top row? We've worked out somewhat laboriously that it doesn't go on the blue line because it would, with that, it would be too much. It can't go here by Sudoku, and it can't go in the 11 cage because if it would go with a 3, and 3 is already needed for the 4 cage. So 8 goes here. Now we can, now we can add up our sort of hangman things here. Gallowses. Right, 8 plus 11 is 19, plus those 4 is 23. These cells add up to the secret minus 23. The secret, which we occasionally share with you, is the sum of every row, column and box in the Sudoku. And it means that row 1 adds up to 45 in this puzzle. That is the secret. 45 minus 23 is 22. But we know that blue and red up here add up to exactly 31, because one of them's 17 and one is 14. 31 minus those 22 in the top row leaves 9 only in these cells. Now that's interesting. That's interesting because these can't all be different odd numbers, or they'd be 1, 3, 5 and already add up to 9, and we wouldn't have counted that. So there is a repeat digit amongst the odd numbers. That digit must appear there. And can this be a 5? I think it annoyingly can. If that was a 5, these would both be 1s and that would be a 2. It's quite interesting. These cells add up to 9. I'm going to try and keep that in mind. I don't know what it's actually doing, but this is pretty low. Well, I'm putting 1, 3 or 5 in now. Maybe that's not very helpful at all. And Can this be 6 is what I'm now wondering. I mean, I do oh, there's a 9 in this top row. If that was here, these add up to 8. Oh, that's easily done. Oh, gosh, okay. Oh, 9 can't be there. The 9 in the top row is in one of these two cells. Now, if it went with a 2 here, would that wouldn't really do anything dramatically bad to these. No, I think finding out that those add up to 9 and those contain a repeat is about as much as I can really... I am going to flash this repeat with a bit of yellow because it has to be here. How do I know that it appears there in the top row? Because this can't be a 1 for an 11 cage, and it can't be a 3 in this 11 cage, which can't be a 3, 8, 11 cage. So whatever that digit is that we worked out was a repeat is also there, and it might help to know where they are in future. It might not. Oh, 8 cannot be on a pink cell here. None of these can be in a 3-cell set that gets up to 8. 8 can't be here by Sudoku. I think we can, because of that 8, we can place 8 in box 5 right there. Those are ruled out by Sudoku, all of those. That's already got a 9 in. It can't be on this pink line or this pink line, it must be there. So this is low and this one is high. Next, I do start wondering about 7. That can't be here either. It's not so interesting because it can be in either of these cells. It was just because 8 was in the central column that was useful. I've got that 9. I could see that 9 earlier, but I couldn't see this one. I think 9 in the bottom row cannot be on this line, which in box 9, sorry. 9 in box 9 cannot be on this line, which adds up to 14, because the other 3 digits have to add up to at least 6, be 1, 2, 3. So 9 is now not there or on the blue square, so it's in one of these two cells. And then we look at that, and now we know 9's in one of these two cells on the 17 red square, where the other 3 cells have to add to 8. And they must include a 1, which is in one of those cells. I've just realized, by the way, that 1 is looking at this cell. So that's a 3. This repeating digit is a 1. And that doesn't help resolve. That means these 2 remaining cells add up to 7 in that double domino that added up to 9. Anyway, let's go back here. This is either 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 5 going with the 9. Okay, the digits that are not included in that are 8 and 6. Or 2 digits that are not included that are 8 and 6, which also cannot be in those cells. So 8 and 6 must now be here. Now, what of 7? That can't be here either. So 7's in one of these 3 cells, and now it's not in the corner cell. And that is a 5. And now 5 plus 1 is 6. These 2 add up to 8. They are a 2, 6 pair. They can't both be 4s. So now I can fill them in. 2, 6. Now I can fill them in. This digit now, we remember these had to add to 9. This is a 5. And in this top row, this is not a 5, 6. Oh, bother. We've got 2 pairs that make up 11 remaining, and one is a 9, 2 pair with the 9 in one of those cells. So 2's in one of those cells, and the other pair is a 4, 7. So I don't actually know which way round they go, and that annoys me. Right, let's just pencil mark it to death. 5, 6, 3, 2, 1. This digit is 4 or 8 because it's even. This one, it's not, oh no, I was going to say it's not 4, I don't even know that. This is not 5 in this column. This is 3 or 7 because it's odd. Oh, that's not 7 because it's even. And this one is not 4 because it's odd. Oh, it's not done. Okay, this one, right. We now know that 1, 2, and 5 have to be on this cage. It's not a cage, it's a square. That's what I should call it, because that's what it is. 9, 1, 2, 5, 6, 8 there. This is a 3, 4, 7 triple. So what about this, which adds up to 17? Yeah, 8. 8 is in one of those cells, and 8 is there. 8 is on this 17 cage. Along with, come on, I want to put something else on it. 9's not on it. 7 can't be on it now. Is that useful? Not really. No, well, okay. In this column, none of these cells have either 7 or 6 on them. So 7 and 6 in this row must be in these cells here. So this doesn't have a 6 on it. So it's not 8, 6, 2, 1. It's either 8, 1, 3, 5 or 8, 2, 3, 4. So it does have a 3 on it. And that is useful. That tells me this digit is a 7. Which is a surprise. 8, 3, either 2, 4 or 1, 5 are on this. Oh look, 6, 8 is looking at that potential location for 6 and making the 6 here. This digit is 2 or 4, and this digit is odd and is 3. Now that puts 3 on this renban. 3 can't be on this renban and must be on this one. So 4 must also, look, this, neither of these renbans actually can have a 1 on, given the position of those ones. So this one definitely has a 4 on now. I have a feeling these renbans are all resolved, and I haven't understood how. Oh, this can't be 8, 2, 3, 4 because it would break that cell. So this is 1, 3, 5, 8 to make the 17 here. Now 1 and 5 are X-wings because they appear twice in rows 7 and 8 there. And 1 and 5 must now be in these cells. That one can't be a 1. 1, 5, 6, 8, 7. Well, we know that this is a 2, 4, 9 triple here, so that digit in the corner is not 4. Here, 1, 5 are going with either 3 or 7. 7 is in one of those two. This is probably not very useful at the moment. I've got to come back to these renbans and German whispers, which I was looking forward to using earlier, but I've really struggled to use them in the puzzle. Okay, come on, Mark. That's high. Where's... yeah, I don't know. 3 is not in that cell. 3 is there because we've got this 3 up here. And then this can't be higher than 5 now. So it is 4 or 5. Now, can 2... No, 2 can't be on this renban because now 3 can't be on it. So that must be a 4, 5 pair. 2's on that renban. This digit is a 4. This digit can't be 3, so it must be 6. That makes this one 7. That makes this one 6. That makes this 1. That makes this 2. In this row, we've got a 1. These are 5, which doesn't go on green, and 7, which does. And these green lines all make sense now. Okay, now we've got a 7 looking at that cell. This has become a 7, 9 pair. This even digit sees 2 and 6 at least. We can't have 1 in those cells. There must be some Sudoku breaking here somewhere. This is 2 or 8 on its even cell because it can't be 4 or 6 anymore. Seven is looking at that cell. One of these columns, yes, 7 there is looking at a 9 there. So we know that we're in 11 pairs up here. We can fill in 9, 2, 7, 4. That 4 is going to need a 4 down here. 7, 9, 2, 1, 5. We're going to need a 6 in the box. That is 3, 4, or 8. So let's look in this column. The 1 is on the blue square. There's only one place for 2 in the column. That's the learning, and that's here at the bottom. And that puts 4 in the corner, which I could have done ages ago. This is a 9. I say that as though that's going to help, and it doesn't. So I ran out of juice pretty quickly there. 8, 5, 2, 1. Can I use this? No. I know one of these is a 9. This isn't 1 or 5, but we have to fit 5 and 1 in the bottom row. So 1's going there and 5's going there. And now this is 3 or 7, which is an odd digit. 5 must be there in box 2. That might even be, it's not quite the last 5 in the grid. We've got a number left to do. It's nothing like the last 5 in the grid. These are from 3, 4, 6, 7. This was how I found this. This is 2, 3, or 8 in the box. I don't know if pencil marking is probably not the way to go, but 6 is looking at that cell. Now 8 is looking at this cell. Now we've got 7, 8, 9 to put in here. That one must be 9, and this must be a 7, 8 pair. And in this column we need a 4, which has to be there. Take 5 out of those, take 2 out of these, and now this has to be 5, that's 9. The 5 there takes 5 out of these cells. That's odd, so we know whether it's 1 or 2 on that principle. Then we can place 1 over here. That's not 2, so we've got a 3, 8 pair in the row. This is 4, and the 6 in the row is in the middle. Does that? Yes. Then I can place 6 in column 6. Then I can finish column 6 with a 2. Then I can place 2 in column 4. That fixes this blue cell as 8. And now I can finish off box 8. Then I can finish off box 7 with 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight, proving its position. This is now a 3, 9 pair that are resolved by this 9. This is a 7 to end the box. That's now got to be 4. This is 6. And now we've got 3 pairs left to do to finish the puzzle. 3, 8, 3, 5, and 5, 4. And there we go. We have decode presented by RTX. And when you solve it, there will be a link with the solution. But that's good fun. Thank you to Yaya for sending that. And thank you to you for watching me solve it. Always a pleasure having you with us. Do join us again next time and we'll be back. Oh, and blueprints will be on Mondays again. So see you then. Bye for now.